Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to those of you who might be joining in later. Good night. I sincerely hope you're all doing great and having a beautiful, beautiful day. And for today's stream, we've got this interesting game that was just released 2 days or 1 day ago, in fact. And this thing is called Train Station Simulator. I've not played this before. So without further ado, let's just get right into this and figure out as we go along, I guess. So basically, as far as I know, this game is just about creating and managing this train station. Now, I'm not entirely sure what sort of a gameplay is that going to have, but let's see. Okay, so of course, first things first, let's get this. Oh, great. Let's not have that windowed. Let's change that. That is going to be much, much better. Alright, that is looking pretty good. Wow, pretty interesting looking graphics, kind of. Alright, never mind. Full screen is good. Let's get back in terms of our general settings. Autosave every 5 minutes is going to be awesome. Steam Workshop is coming, which is awesome. What else? Don't think there's anything else that I need to be worried about. So let's start ourselves a new game, because I don't think they have a tutorial or anything. Campaign mode. Okay, so we've just directly been thrown into the campaign mode. Wow, interesting looking I've played game like this before, but I just I'm not sure what the name of that was ages ago. Anyway, so how about we start off with this mission or survive ready mode, unlock ready achievement. Interesting. Start a campaign. So we've got basically we've got 8 different campaigns that we can try, and we've got an endless mode, which probably is the sandbox mode. Interesting. Okay. Right, so I'm thinking let's just get started with the campaign, and hopefully it should even teach us as to what do we need. Whoa. Okay, tips and tricks. F1 is going to be the help key, which is that thing right there, which is already open. F2 is the tips. Okay, angry and sad. If your passengers feel uncomfortable, they pay less for their tickets. Place more benches, plants, trash cans. Hold on. Does that mean that... Hey, come on, bring that thing back. That's interesting. So passengers, based on the things that I provide, are going to be providing or rather paying the tickets. It does not matter what the fare is. Interesting. Operate more than 2 tracks, blah blah blah. Right, so basically that is hints. We can basically get that thing opened up by F2. What's up with R is turn objects and facilities. P is tickets, passenger mode, on or off. Alright, controller select employees. BOFECT. Each menus. Seriously? B.
Not allowed at any time. Thank you.
Oh. Ah, not bad. Okay, so basically you've got buildings, objects, facilities, employees, transit, city, and timetables. Alright, so how about we start off with... I don't even know what do I need to start off with, actually. Right, so basically the end goal is to get yourself a decent looking railway station, I guess. Right, so in terms of building objects, how about we start off with, we've already got 1 single rail, but now that's going to be more than enough. Where is me money? So this is a campaign mode, but I've got... Interesting, is that seriously $200? Is that what they've given us? Or is it 200,000? That should be 200,000. Anyways, information point. Information point is going to be $600, but you know what? Where exactly are these people going to be entering the station from? Is it from this area? Because if so, that would mean I need to get a few of these standardized floors set up like so that people can actually get on to the railway station. Like, that sounds good. Not sounds, but it looks good, I guess.
Attention, please.
Moving right along. What else do we got?
If you see any suspicious activity or unattended luggage, notify a station personnel. Thank you.
Interesting. I don't know if you were listening to that or not, but we've got some interesting notifications going on in the back. It's not the best looking game for sure, but I believe it's definitely worth a try. Standard walls, drag and build. Okay, so I can place walls. Don't think I need those walls yet. Never mind that. Moving right along, we've got objects. In terms of objects, we've got trash can. Alright, R to rotate. So how about we get a few trash cans set up right there like so. Should be good. What else? Snack food. You know what? Let me actually get this. Uh-oh. I keep it going off screen. Let me actually get this floor set up like so. Awesome. So with that floor, they can actually get onto the station, which is looking pretty good. Hey, what's happening over there? Who has pooped all over the place? That's not good.
Attention, please. Smoking is not allowed at any time. Thank you.
Of course, it should not be allowed. Facilities. Food station. You know what? Let's start off with the information desk. Timetable board. Sounds like a plan to have. Sounds like a good plan to have that. Probably up as they enter. Now what I'm thinking is, normally all of these railway stations end up having walls, and then there are few openings through those walls. So how about we try and get these standardized walls placed like, let's say like so. How about that? That should be good. So basically I'm not allowing anybody else to enter apart from people who've actually got tickets to enter. And you know what? I shouldn't have actually done this because now I cannot even see. I'm pretty sure there might be some way I can actually delete that. Right, let's get that sorted out. In terms of deleting, I'm gonna get all of this deleted, please. Thank you.
Attention,
Looking pretty
please.
good.
This is a safety announcement. If you see any suspicious activity or unattended luggage, notify
Awesome,
the
just like that.
station
And what is this?
personnel. Thank you.
Premium floor tile. Okay, and then hard floor tile. Interesting. 200, 150. Well, let's just go with the 100 standard tile. Let's have that thing placed all over the place like so. We could have a few trees in the center. Shouldn't be that big of an issue. Alright, moving right into this. We've got the trash can set up. What we need is a few doors, and I guess one door right there wouldn't be a bad idea, and one right there. Cool, that should be good. Now another thing I should have probably done before is have a look at that. So that basically we've got pavement all over the place, and people can clearly walk right in. Information point. Sounds like a good idea to have the information point. Can't have it outside, so how about I just have it right there. As people walk in, they've got that. They've got a central clock that they could gaze upon.
Attention, please.
Would have been awesome if I could
Smoking is
set that
not
up on
allowed at
the
any
other side,
time.
but that's
Thank you.
okay. Let's have this right at the edge. There we go, at the edge of the platform. Public mailbox. Not a bad idea to have the public mailbox right there. Passenger without a valid ticket. Uh-oh. Oh, hold on. Do I really need to be selling tickets as well? Ticket machine. Oh, yeah, well, I definitely should have this thing set up. Like so, maybe. 2 of these set up like so should be good. So that everybody entering should definitely buy themselves a ticket. In terms of that trash can, it's set up at the wrong place. Let's get that thing removed and set it right next to the mailbox right there. In terms of the public telephone, I could have a few public telephones like right there. Information. Right, let's have. Whoa! I did not do anything to her. What in the world happened to her?
Attention, please. This is a safety announcement.
Uh-oh.
If you see any
Hunger,
suspicious
bladder,
activity
mood.
or unattended luggage,
What in the
notify
world are you
station
doing, mate?
personnel. Thank you.
Just dirtied the entire floor down there. And what's up with this girl? Seriously, this is a bit weird. Not entirely sure what is she up to. People are falling and tripping over the frickin' ticket counter. Did you see that? Wow. Wow. And then there are people standing right next to her. And that dude as well. Oh boy, this is not so good, I tell you. This is definitely not so good. Okay, interesting. Beautifully enough, they've actually got night and day simulated, which is really good. In terms of the timetable,
Attention, please.
I haven't got even a single one opened up yet.
In 30 minutes. The terminal will reopen at
How do I get
5
this thing
a.m.
unlocked?
Thank you.
Not entirely sure. In terms of city transit, what all do we got? Oh, set up bus schedule to bring commuters. CityLink. Set up bus schedule to bring CityLink PSGS, whatever. You can set the timetable for each track in the night between 12 AM and 5. Oh, okay, so now I can get this thing opened up. Not bad. So we've got early morning commuters planning on coming in from 5:30 in the morning till 7 o'clock. That's not bad. So track 1 is open for them. Then we've got, you know what, let's just get all of these opened up. Because like, why not? It's gonna get done at 4, and then from 4:30 to 6 we've got this one opened up. That's looking pretty good. This is all on track 1. This is going to get interesting because we've got the city link as well as the commuter coming in simultaneously, which is not going to work for us. In terms of a national track, we could definitely have another one of these set up like so. 8:30. This is pretty interesting because like we've got one track, they both want to come in at the same time. Their arrival is 8:30 PM and their departure is 10 PM, which is not going to work, definitely. Right, in terms of city transit, bicycle parking generates 5 to 10 PSGS. Alright, so I guess that is passenger growth I don't know, whatever that is supposed to be. Right, but let's definitely have this thing sorted. How about we get this thing, where do I get this thing sorted? How about there? Nope. Interesting, so it has to be within the or rather not within, but actually on top of this pavement thingy that I've got. Because even if I try and get this thing set up over here, it won't work. Whereas over here we've got a bit of green and a bit of red. That makes me believe that I guess it'll just have to be VIP national parking. Ooh, hold on. Could it be? Aha! Of course, because we've got one of those cycling thingies right there, so that would make complete sense to have this right next to that. Right next to that cycling path. Alright, this is looking pretty good. I am definitely enjoying this. We do have a few lurkers as well, sincerely hope you're all doing great. I do know I keep on changing games every day from one to the next to the next to the next, but don't worry. Things are gonna loop back onto themselves because there are a few games that I keep on bringing back, and that's what I am trying to move down to now, you know. With the Steam sale and everything coming up, you just gotta get ready with all these interesting games that are releasing, you know. With just awesome prices. Now, you know what? I really need to be looking at some cleaning people because this is getting really dirty. In terms of employees, I need medical personnel, construction worker, police officer, rest bad guys monitoring activity, and cleaning manager. Right, let's hire you. Who's going to be on duty? Let's just have one Thomas S. Right, so we're going to have Thomas S, who is apparently doing pretty good. Productivity is doing great as well his mood. Ends at 3 PM, his shift. He starts at 7 AM in the morning, not bad. How about we actually get one of these police officers as well? How about we get Bill T, 26-year-old married man without kids. He used to work for the National Bank for 3 years. He collects stamps. Alright, let's have him on duty. In terms of the employees that we've got right now, where are these employees actually? Hold on, before I actually move into any of that, let me just quickly get this area improved and expanded upon like so. In terms of the wall, I am going to need a wall set up all over the area. In fact, I'm thinking I want to have this wall. What happened? There we go. Something like, I've spent quite a lot of money on just the walls, I realize that, but don't you fret, peeps, don't you fret. We're gonna take care of this nice and easy. Right, so we've got a pretty humongous area now, and Now I've got all this area to get so much looked at in terms of people who want to enter. There's only those 2 entrances that I've allowed. That's gonna be good.
Smoking is not
Uh-oh,
allowed at
not
any
what I wanted.
time. Thank you.
I don't even think it gives me the money back. So if I were to delete this one right here, right now I'm at 71.600 in terms of my money. It did not, but of course it takes away money when you... Yep, makes sense. Alright, gotta be careful about that. Train platforms. I don't need any of that. In terms of large doors, we've got 2 for now, should be good. Do need some bins all over this place. Trash cans, because people are dirty. People are really dirty, look at that. People can be real dirt. Alright, let's get this sorted like so. Let's get another trash bin set up right here in the corner. Another one right there. Let's actually have quite a lot of trash cans set up all over the place, because you never know who might need to throw some trash. So let's have as many trash cans as we possibly can all over the place. Haven't got one over here, so let's do so. Oh, wait, there we go. Looking pretty good. In terms of decorations,
This is a safety announcement.
not a bad idea to get some decorations set up as well.
Unattended luggage. Notify a station personnel. Thank you.
Let's have this as like the... Oh, come on, don't go through my decoration. That's like the stupidest thing you guys could do. Mailboxes we've already got. Food truck. Not a bad idea to get a few food trucks. Probably best to have them in this area, right close to the trees and everything. In terms of public telephones, we could have a few next to the food truck, as well as a Christmas tree. Ooh la la. Let's have a Christmas tree, probably as people enter and exit the trains. In terms of our schedule, how are we looking? Can I not see what all... Right, so right now we're at this right here, City Line and Commuter, 4:30 to 6 p.m. These are the ones that are being simulated right now, so to say. Not bad, and that one's already gone. What is the time? 6:15 p.m. right now. This is looking pretty good, actually.
Please. Smoking is not allowed at any time. Thank you.
What I want to do is open up my finances and have a look at how much are we actually earning. So let's have this thing. In terms of our building cost, we've incurred quite a lot of expense, rightfully so, because we just started our company. In terms of travelers, we've got nobody, and apparently the PSG is the currency that this game has. Passengers, we've got 32 passengers. Emergency, we've only had 1 thus far. But interestingly enough, we've got no income from the tickets. Why is that though? Why is nobody wanting to buy tickets from our ticketing counter? What am I doing wrong? In terms of employees, do I need to employ somebody that would take care of the ticketing counter and stuff? Don't think that's how it works. Lounge bar, public restrooms. Oh yeah, I do need some restrooms, that's for sure. I don't have 70,000, so we can very well just skip that for now. Ticketing booth, there we go. Let's get a ticketing booth set up right there, just like so. So as soon as people are entering, they've got to definitely go through the ticketing booth, or they can just buy themselves a ticket right there. Now, since we've got such a big area, I don't think it's a bad idea to get few other people employed in terms of the people cleaning as well as people taking care of the airport. Not airport, railway station. Annie. Alright, Annie. Let's hire you. In terms of cleaners, I will need Jenna, who's 20 years old. For now, that's going to be more than enough. No. And let's get Molly and Daisy as well. Alright.
Will reopen at 5 a.m. Thank you.
Alright, so 5 minutes till the terminal is closed. I want everybody out. What's happening over there? Repair state. Okay, new timetable available. You must set all tracks to ensure uninterrupted services. Go to timetable menu now. Let's do that. Let's click that. Hey, come on. Get you opened up. So apparently, all the lines are now open. Not all the lines, but all the trains that are wanting to come into this railway station are now open, and they're allowed to come in. Oops. So again, even though I'm in full screen, it's windowless, and thus as I take it off screen, the mouse just completely goes off onto the second screen that I have, and yeah, that's not good. Anyways, I have pumped up the audio levels for you guys of the game, and sincerely hope that's much better than what it was earlier. City transit, I don't think I'm gonna need any of that yet.
Attention,
wait,
please.
what is this?
Smoking
Track
is not allowed
4,
at
track
any time. Thank you.
We can actually have that many tracks. How about we get another track set up? Not a bad idea, you know. Objects, buildings, standard buffer stop, standard rail. Let's get this track set up for this train. Uh-oh. That's not good. Because that's sure not good. I don't have the money for it. Not enough money. Yep, I see that. That's okay. Wow, so just on that one small little track, I have to get so much of this taken care of. Which is an interesting thing that we've gotten ourselves into. In terms of the money, we're still not earning, are we? Let's have a look at this. Salary, we've given away $2,400 till now. In terms of our balance, we're only left with $50,000, almost $50,000. You can set the timetable from 12 AM to 5 AM. Yep, that I know. It's absolutely fine. Ticket, but this is weird. Why is nobody wanting to buy tickets? Or maybe people are buying tickets, it's just that we don't have enough trains coming in.
If you see any
So we've got National and City Link wanting to come in. It's already their time. They're due their time. They should be showing up any moment now. Sorry about that. Just had to go get me mobile phone because it was tweeting away. Alright, we're looking good. We've got interesting things set up. Now I think what I am missing is the sails is all. I just don't have enough sails, and thus we're not gonna, you know, we're just not earning enough. How about I get this simulation pumped up? Let's see how many sails are we gonna get by the end of the day. Again, in terms of the trains, there aren't any trains. Aha, there you go. Income, we've got 150. There you see, there are a few people who are actually ending up buying the ticket. That is good. That is definitely what we need. Alright, pretty interesting slow-paced game, I would say. Let's try and get this done. It's only like about 100 MB, 120 MB, so it's definitely a pretty small game in terms of its space as well. And if you're into this sort of a game, I am pretty sure you're gonna have quite a lot of fun with this one. And it's definitely interesting, it's not bad at all. I am enjoying myself right now. And the interesting thing is that in terms of the tickets, we're not really campaign 1 leader, alright, whatever that is. In terms of the tickets that we've sold, we're not earning quite a lot, you know, and that is what is troubling a tidbit. But that's okay. There are people. Look at that. What is she doing? Her bladder is doing good. Everybody is doing pretty good. Ah, that first girl who went down, I think she was not doing good in terms of her bladder, and thus that would imply that she had to go use the washroom, maybe?
Smoking is not allowed at any
maybe, just maybe, I don't know.
Thank you.
Where are we at in the timetable? So we've got the National and the City Link wanting to come in right now, but apparently none of them are. Why is track 1 closed for all of them? Do I have to set the timetable up each and every day? You've got to be kidding me. You're actually earning money through that as well. Not bad. Hey, that's pretty cool. Thankfully, I haven't seen anybody cross one of those decoration thingies that I've set up, which is a good thing, of course. Let's get the simulation pumped up all the way, because I do want to figure this out. We had no trains today.
Attention, please. This is a safety announcement.
Right.
If you see any suspicious activity or unattended luggage, notify a station personnel. Thank you. Attention, please.
So basically, what that means is that since we had no train show up today, it's majorly because
5 a.m. Thank you.
Because I did not set the timetable up for any of these. Let's have as many of them opened up as I can. There we go. Let's get all of those sorted out. That's about it. Looking pretty good in terms of... what's up with him? Look at that. The bladder situation is not looking good. He had to pee so bad he fainted and now he disappeared. Oh, damn. Poor dude. Poor dude. Repair state. Interesting, we get cracks on this surface. Not entirely sure why we end up getting cracks, but interesting thing. Anyways, another thing I do want to do is this ticket machine. Gonna have a few more of these ticket machines set up like that, like so, right there. What else? I've already got all these interesting things. How about we get one of those information points set up right here, because well, you know, there are people roaming around on towards this side as well, and I got this all set up, like all this area, mainly because of the fact that I'm planning on getting some of these facilities, like the lounge bar and of course the public restroom, but these things are expensive. Look at that. It's vandalism proof, apparently. This thing, vandal proof, I believe that's what it is trying to tell me. We've got food stations, we've got fresh fruit stand. That's not a bad idea to get a fresh fruit stand. Everybody loves fresh fruit now, don't they? You know what, let's have this thing on towards this side. Perhaps that would be good, because that one was cheap. I very well could get that. In terms of information desk, wouldn't be a bad idea to get an information desk. But I don't have the money for it, actually, so never mind that. Oh dude, we're so not looking good in terms of our money situation. Not enough money. If you're about to operate more than 2 tracks, you need a control room. Oh, interesting. We need to buy quite a lot of things, and the biggest trouble is we don't have the money for it. Right, so in terms of our trains, I've allowed the commuter train, the 6:30 to 8:30. There it is. Looking pretty good, but we apparently don't have anybody wanting to take that train. Right. No, we've got one. No, not even that one person. Seriously, how are we looking in terms of our stats? Yep, no tickets sold thus far. That would mean that nobody's interested in this commuter train. I should probably look at the national train, perhaps. Tomorrow I shall. Maybe these are things that have actually been simulated in the game. Who knows? We can only speculate. This is looking pretty good. A pretty simplistic looking game with interesting gameplay. Would have been awesome if we could actually have this thing rotate, or if you could actually rotate the camera.
Attention, please. This is a safety announcement.
30,
If you
we
see
rotate
any
4.
suspicious activity or unattended luggage, notify a station personnel. Thank you.
Alright, how about now? Oh wow, that is awesome, Life in Pain. It is an interesting game. It definitely has a learning curve, but yet again, once you get in the zone, it's one of those games that you end up... I am pretty sure I'm going to spend quite a lot of time to get Machinki working for me, because that's exactly how it was with Transport Fever as well. By the way, all of that kept aside, sincerely hope you're doing great and having a beautiful weekend, or a start to an awesome weekend rather. Dude, it's just... I just got lucky is what I can say. I ended up playing 3 hours of it, and I still think I've only grasped about 25% of the game. It's amazing. It sincerely is fabulous. And then yesterday we were playing something like that, and today we've got something completely different. It's just miles apart, I would say. An interesting game though, what we've got today. A train station simulator. I haven't seen one of those. I was hoping this would have much more interesting graphics, but I'm not complaining. It is looking pretty interesting thus far. I think it's kind of difficult to learn. I believe that is correct, Life and Pain. That is interesting. I mean, so right after yesterday's stream, I actually went online to see if at all the game is buggy. According to some people it is, but yet again, so many people have had amazing experience and have been able to get it working for them perfectly. So I guess it's just about hit and try method and just deal with it kind of a thing. I don't know. I sincerely don't know what to say. It's just it's a true marvel if you're if you're able to spend the time on that game, because it is, like I said, it's a gem with the detailing that it has and the graphic settings and everything. Alright, so in terms of our money, ooh la la, wow. Okay, so hold on, it's 3 o'clock right now. Definitely not this train.
Attention,
so this
please.
is right now which
This
one?
is
The
a safety
commuter.
announcement. If you
Never
see
mind the
any
local
suspicious
commuter, but I guess the
activity or
city
unattended
link
luggage, notify a
ended up
station
giving us
personnel. Thank you.
$1,100. Wow, that is pretty cool. I had to look on the website to learn about switches. I still can't get them to work the way I want. True, it is a bit fidgety. That is so very true, Life and Pain. But by the way, Life and Pain, keep in mind, Steam sale is around the corner. The winter sale, it's very much around the corner. In fact, one of my friends actually forwarded an interesting post that I took a screenshot of. Let me see if I can actually find it, because apparently in that post they speculated about when the summer sale, the winter sale is about to start. And ouch, if only I can find it though. Is that the one? Nope. Aha, Steam Winter Sale starts on December 21st till January 1st apparently. But yeah, we've got Steam Winter Sale around the corner, 21st, ain't that far away. Hello Weejo, long time no see. Sincerely hope you're doing great and having a beautiful weekend, or a start to one, that is of course. We got a double decker, dude. Got free from physics and here I am. Ooh damn, how are those exams turning up for you, mate? Another 5 more days and you should be good, hopefully. Fingers crossed, mate. All luck to you, and sincerely hope you get through them with flying colors, as we all say. Wow, but you seriously have to look at what's going on in this game, because certain commuters, they end up having to use the washroom, and since I don't have a restroom set up because it's so expensive, they end up just fainting on the ground and at times toppling over things. It is beautiful. So when I started the game, there were a couple of... Oh, look at that! I don't know if you saw that or not. So that dude right there was wanting to use the washroom, but since I don't have any of that, and he's just tired, I guess. Maybe that's what's happening.
Please. This
Wow,
is a
and
safety announcement.
he's just gone.
If you see any suspicious activity
It's
or
so weird.
unattended luggage,
About to
notify
start on
a station
18.
personnel.
Oh,
Thank
they've
you.
not even started yet. Interesting, because I was so certain. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, Vijo. I sincerely thought that your exams had already started. Never mind. The wish is still the same. Sincerely hope you get through them with flying colors. Had to prepare from way back, because full books. Ah, yes. Right. So now, since there's going to be like the final semester exams, it's going to include the entire thing that you've done or studied throughout the year. Alright, so we're at the end of the day for today. And a couple of things that I did notice is that the commuter train, the first one in the morning, the early morning commuter train, did not end up giving us enough income. In fact, I believe the first train was just a disaster altogether. But look at that, other trains gave us quite a lot of money, 2,300, we're doing pretty good. Alright, now I don't want you. How about I want you like that? That should be good. So basically what's happening is, since these times are same, I can only choose one of them. So if I were to choose this one, of course I cannot choose that one. And since this one wants to leave at 11, whereas this computer wants to come in at 10:30, I'm not allowed to even get that one selected, because I've only got track 1. Interesting. So now that's a gamble that the game's making us do. Or a gamble that's, yeah, being forced upon us rather. Now it tools ours like a full book. Don't read. Oh, okay. But I just did, video. I just did, mate. Sorry about that. Oh man. Hold on. I thought I had a few employees working on this thing. Construction, there we go. Alright, so we've got Dennis and we've got Timothy. So how about we hire the young dude, Timothy or whatever. He's 27 years old, single guy from Manhattan. He's studied engineering for 5 years. And he's gonna be helping us clean those cracks on the railway station. That's gonna be absolutely perfect for me. In terms of cleaners, we've got ample. Yeah, for now 2 cops should be more than enough. Don't have any of these medic people. What are these even called? Interesting. Doesn't say anything. Never mind. Right, so we could very well hire one of these, 34-year-old Rosie or 27-year-old James. James sounds like an interesting candidate, but don't want to let them old people suffer, so let's get Rosie this time around. Looking pretty good as we start, or rather get ready for the second day. And the first train that's about to come in... Wait, what? Yeah, this should hopefully be allowed to come in. I don't know, because that lock right there kind of confuses me if those trains are actually even allowed to enter the station or not. Let's see. So this train is supposed to come in at 6:30 in the morning, but I've not allowed this.
Attention,
So I guess we'll have to wait till 9:30 and see if this is going to work or not. Right, we've already got one of those bicycle stands. What I do want to get is a commuter bus. Because I do believe getting public transport set up right in front of our railway station is going to allow us to get some interesting commuters. But it is really expensive. City trolleys, $40,000. City link to the bus is about $30,000. Taxi stand is $10,000, but that would leave me with just $1,400 in the bank, which is not a good thing. Choices, there are so many. Damn. By the way, Life in Pain, however it goes with Mishinki, do let me know if at all you come across some interesting things or facts that you experience while you're or during your gameplay, because that game is something I do want to understand quite a lot, and I want to take all the help I can get, basically. Alright, oh wait, what was that? Interesting, I did see that dude actually working on that, not bad. So they are going to keep on working this. Is he actually... Wow, did you see that? How he cleaned that up with just a magic wand. Of 30, what train is this? Right, so we've got this one right here. The National. In terms of tickets sold, if your passengers feel uncomfortable, they pay less for their tickets. Place more benches, plants, trash cans, and keep your stations clean at all times. Alright, we can definitely try that. Let's give them a few benches. Facilities, objects. Oh, I have not yet placed even a single bench. Wow, the bench is even larger than the tree. Whatevs. Let's get a few of these sorted out like so. That should be good. Like so. And one right there. That should be more than... Alright, hold on. Let's get a few of these set up right here as well. As people wait for the train, they could have a few chairs to... You know what I need? Because I know this is one thing that I used to do quite a lot of, which is just end up buying myself a book and just whiling away time while reading a book. Oh wait, seriously, a shoe shine chair. When was this game made again? In the 80s? I don't even know if people who did that job exist anymore.
This is a safety
Like, seriously.
announcement. If you
Maybe
see
I'm
any
wrong.
suspicious
Maybe I'm
activity
not,
or unattended luggage,
I don't know.
notify a station personnel.
But mostly
Thank
what I
you.
have seen is just one of those machines that you just put your feet under and it just cleans it for you, and in fact shines it for you as well. So much better. Hold on, what's up with you? What are you trying to tell me? Uh-oh, her bladder is not looking too good and she's gonna faint. Don't just get out, please. Where do you think are you going? There's no exit down there, darling. Where are you going? Don't tell me she's gonna go in the corner and pee. That's so not legit. Not entirely sure what exactly is she trying to do, but never mind. It seems like there are quite a lot of these people roaming around who really want to use the restroom, but did that guy just puke? Okay, this is trouble. This is real trouble. I think I
Attention,
probably
please.
would be
Smoking
better
is
off
not
getting
allowed
myself a
at any
loan of
time.
some kind, because
Thank
otherwise
you.
I'd be stuck in this mess for a pretty long time. Look at that. In terms of cleanliness, we're all over the place. We're earning good money as well now, finally. So yeah, like I said, as the day progresses along, the city link and this one, I think it is, these are the trains that end up bringing in the lump sum in terms of the money, because look at that, we've already got about 1500 made through tickets right now. We had 2300 made yesterday. Alright, something I did wrong perhaps. Because I do want to get this thing upgraded, but yet again the trouble would be, how do we do so without the money? Buildings, there we go. So standard rail is 3000 per block, and if I wanted to get this thing sorted, it would take me quite a lot of money. Nope, ain't possible. 100,000. What I need is a loan of some kind from somewhere.
Attention, please. This is a safety announcement. If you see any suspicious activity or unattended luggage, notify a station
Oh, so
personnel.
that's what the campaign
Thank
is
you.
about. I basically have to complete 56 days. We're on day 5. Hey, not bad. Hold on, let me actually look at the stats for a while. So, in terms of the total income, we earned about 3,300. Oh, that's not good. Because if that trend were to continue, that would mean I would end up bankrupting myself. Because like the expenses on, in terms of even the salary, are almost 3,300. So there's no profit being left whatsoever at all. Building cost, alright, I can definitely skip that. So how about let's just simulate.
The passenger terminal will be closing in 30 minutes. The terminal will reopen at 5 a.m. Thank you.
Alright, awesome. Let's get the timetable set for tomorrow. So city link, I did not get this one done. I'm gonna get this one this time around, the commuter. Do want to get the national and this one as well. In terms of the commuter, I'm not going to be able to do that, but I could very well get the 5:30 commuter. Or hold on. So the interesting. The national leaves at 4 p.m. Dude, if only I could actually adjust. Or maybe I might be able to do this once I've actually got the... Hold on, let's just get this thing sorted so I know that commuter is going to give us a decent amount of money. City link or... City link, I don't think it matters. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go with that, Romeo. Looking good. Alright, simulate that. Let's see if that's going to pan out right for us or not. We are definitely going to be earning money, but it's just... we're just going to be on that thin line, you know? And that's definitely not how I would want to play the game, but yet again it is campaign mode, so it definitely wants us to be struggling, and eventually that's the main idea.
Thank you.
Hold on now, so we've only got one train. In terms of money, have you had any sales? Nope. Definitely not. Control room, right, that's exactly what I was talking about. So maybe when I actually get the control room set up, I would probably be able to get a few of the timing things for these trains. Alright, looking pretty good. Oh, by the way, Vijo, if you're still around, you should have been here in yesterday's stream, dude. Because yesterday, Neo, my dog, so whenever it's winters, he normally sleeps with me on the bed, right? And yesterday, while streaming at like around 2 o'clock in the morning, this guy, this 45 kilo Labrador, just slipped from the bed onto the ground somehow. And wow, that was sincerely a sight. Wow.
Notify a station personnel.
He looked at me and he was so confused as to what exactly happened. He did not realize, because I myself did not realize what was going on. As I looked at him, I kind of understood, because the bedsheet had all fallen down, and I realized, oh my god, my dog just slipped off of the bed. How in the world does one manage to do that? I do not know. Because I've definitely seen my dog run a lot, at times bark in his sleep, but when it comes to falling down or slipping down, even my 6-year-old brother is able to take care of that. I don't know, dude. Let's not get into that sort of a conversation. Stupido dog. Alright, now in terms of the money that we've earned thus far, ain't looking too good at all. I've already got 3,200 in salary that's been paid, and apparently all the great, even the second train, nobody wants to be a part of.
Attention, please. Smoking is not allowed.
Alright, one person bought the ticket.
Thank you.
Or two, I don't know. 650, okay, not bad. Not bad. Hold on, that was running! No! Oh, sorry dude. You can come back again tomorrow. Did you see that? Wow, that guy was just running. Hold on, train! Wow, that was an interesting thing. Oh, hold on. Why is this guy not working on this? Where is he? Where's the construction dude? Isn't that him? Thomas. Yep, that's him. Thomas is just whiling away time, I tell you. I'm kind of getting worried now, because I'm spending a lot of money on all these people's salaries, and I believe I'll probably have to start firing a few of these dudes, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to cope up with the amount of expenses that I've got going on.
Attention please. This is a safety announcement. If you see any suspicious activity or unattended luggage, notify
Another thing that I could very well do is
you.
take my time and get this thing progressed. Right now I've got about, let's say, roughly $5,000 safe in the bank, right? And $4,000 for incurring expenses. So how about I use those $5,000 and get as much track as I can get laid down, and then increase the simulation speed, get some more money earned. I don't know, it would take quite a long while to get that done though. Because like getting this track done from here all the way till there is 100,000, yeah, almost like $100,000. That's quite a lot. Because just one cube of this track is $3,000. So yeah, that's not too good. Again, this is the first gameplay, so gotta keep in mind that I am learning the game as we progress along as well. But reflecting back on the things that I've done thus far, shouldn't have actually gotten this big of an area, because there's just a waste of space right now.
Attention,
and money
please.
mostly.
Smoking is not allowed at any time. Thank you.
What is she trying to do? Someone just said, "Statue!" Wow, and she's really just paused. Unpaused. I don't know if you've even heard of that. Hey, she actually unpaused. Okay, never mind. But that's interesting. I don't know if you've even heard of that game or not, but ages ago when I was really small, they used to play this game, Statue, and they used to be not unpause, it used to be some other word that one would say. And if you did not statue, or if you did not pause yourself in whatever you're doing, with the action that you were in, you would get thrashed. At least that's what me friends used to do back in the boarding school. But never mind all that, today has been a disastrous day in terms of our income. These trains aren't looking too happy. Well, the commuters aren't looking too happy with these trains apparently. Because I do think this was the last train for today. Wasn't it? I believe it was. Yeah, it's already 9 o'clock. So yeah, we spent about 3,300 in terms of our salary, 32 rather, and income wasn't that much. Great. How can I change this? How should I change this? Not entirely sure. Let's just pump up the speed and see if things are going to progress along as we move on to the next day. Haven't.
Attention please. The passenger terminal will be closing in 30 minutes. The terminal will reopen at 5 a.m. Thank you.
Deleting any track during operational hours cancels all train assigned to that track. Well, I've not yet deleted any of the tracks, so I don't know what the game is trying to tell me about that, but let's just open this up and let's get this thing sorted out yet again. Now, do we have any suggestions? What should I go with? Because it's sincerely been a gamble. As far as I can understand, these commuters are apparently doing pretty good, so I might as well get both of those definitely. Apart from which, this one is doing pretty good. And these ones, it's a gamble. CityLink is definitely not worth it. This CityLink though, that comes in at 7:30, has been profitable. At the same time, this National has been profitable as well. So I don't know, we could very well just get both of these in fact, can't we? Yes we can. Hold on, how is this possible? I can get so many trains this time around. Okay, that's gonna be good. 5 minutes before the actual start of the day. That is some crazy timetable setup right there. Right, where's my train? What time is it supposed to come in? At 5:30. It is right about... Aha! There we go. We've got early morning commuters, do we now? Nope, he's just come to stroll. Just came to look at the station apparently. Maybe he came to check. Alright, let's not comment on that.
Attention please. Smoking is not allowed at any time. Thank you.
So yeah, like I said, I mean, yesterday we had about $9,000 in the bank. Now we've got $12,000. So that means we are earning slowly and steadily. But yet again, it's not enough to... Here. I don't know. Oh, did you mean you're back? Or... I don't know, maybe I missed the context of that, Ouija? Hey, look at that, we've got some pink pink tanks being transported on that other lane. Never mind. Wow. English at times. I fumble with it. Come on, Pete, take the train. What are you doing? Such a classic train that I got for you guys and nobody wants to give a damn. Tickets and vending income is updated after closing the station between midnight at 1 a.m. every day.
This is a safety announcement.
That's good to know.
If you see any suspicious activity or unattended luggage, notify a station personnel. Thank you.
The train is here. Yes, it was. Let's see, how many trains have we still got? It is 10 o'clock in the morning. That would mean we've still got the National. That's due to arrive in another hour or two. And finally, look at that, we've actually got commuters coming in, doing their thing. what I do want to do is get a few of these tracks upgraded. Let's see. Loans. Where are them loans? Don't even know if the... oh, by the way, Vijo, I'm not entirely sure, but I do think that the developers for this game might be from India. Maybe. Interesting though, because there's definitely no way I can get any loan. Are you not gonna get in there? Did you just go to check the train out? Or whatever.
Attention please. Smoking is not allowed at any
How
time.
we doing?
Thank you.
Money's not looking too good, but that's okay. But eventually, somehow, look at that, somehow we end up making decent money in the end. Plus, this timetable actually allows us to get more trains, thus it should be that much more profitable, hopefully. Right, so we've got 12,000. Let me actually see what all other things can I get set up so that we can start making some money. If not through the trains, you can actually start making money through these food stalls and stuff. And a newspaper stand, information plus 10, isn't a bad idea to get, I think. Let's get a newspaper stand, probably somewhere around here where people would sit. Oh, I don't have 50,000. Oh, great. Oh, damn. Hold on, is that 5? No, that's 85,000. Great. Wow. Things are really expensive. What on earth? CityLink, set up trolley schedule to bring
Attention
CityLink.
please. This is a safety announcement.
Wow,
If you
I
see
completely
any
skipped
suspicious
this.
activity or unattended
Oops.
luggage, notify
Okay,
the
so I've
station
got
personnel.
5:30 trains set up, but I don't have any of those buses set up to bring in people at 5:30 in the morning. How stupid. Right, so let's have one at 5, one at 6:30, one at 7:30, 10. Let's have at 12 and 2 and 4 as well. And 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Beautiful. In terms of commuters, let's have one at... oh, so they can only be at... okay, makes sense. Let's have you. Let's have you. 10 p.m. There's no need for them to be coming in at 10 p.m. because there's no train leaving after 10 p.m. In terms of national buses, we'd have one coming at 5, one at 6:30, 7:30, 10, 2, 4, 5:30, 7 and 8. Cool. CityLink could be alternatively set up with that. Let's see if this is actually going to increase our... uh-oh. Alright, whatever. For now, let me just get that thing sorted out.
Attention,
So
please.
let's see if
Smoking
that is
is not
actually going to
allowed
increase
at
the
any
amount of...
time. Thank you.
what is it called? Basically... footfall, I guess, would be the word. So how many people actually end up showing to the railway station? Because of all those lines that we've got set up, we might even be able to see those buses and everything show up right here. Stop puking! Disgusting, mate. Also, talking about salaries, employees. We've got cleaners, quite a lot of them. So how about I dismiss Gina? How about I dismiss... hold on, how about we dismiss people based on their productivity? The productivity of this dude, Thomas, isn't looking too good. He's so gone, mate. You're doing decent, since there's only one of those mechanical dudes, so let's just have him set. Your mood isn't too good, Bill. You can take a break, I guess. Rosie, you're too expensive, darling. Right, so that should definitely bring down our expenses. Let's have a look at this. So eventually, by the end of the day, 9:30 again, so we won't have any more trains
If you
after
see any
this.
suspicious activity or unattended luggage, notify the station
$2,000, so
personnel.
that's not
Thank
bad.
you.
In terms of expenses incurred, we've got 7,000. Wait, what? How? Does setting up all these city transit actually cost us anything? I did not know that. Alright, whatever, there's only one way to find out if that's gonna work for us or not. Let's simulate this nighttime, get this sorted, and let's have a look at our finance at 1 AM as against
Attention,
distant.
please. The passenger terminal will be closing in 30 minutes.
All it
the
comes
terminal
updated.
will reopen at 5 a.m.
Cool. Let's get this
Thank
thing
you.
opened up with the timetable. Let's see. What would I want to change this time around? I've got commuter. How about I change? So these ones are leaving at 7, but these ones are wanting to come in at 6:30. Because I do want to have one train over here. 5:30 is a bit too early. I do have timetables set for those buses to come in at 6:30 as well. And thus I wanted to get one of these, but I don't think that's going to be possible, so I guess that's going to be it. We could definitely try and change this from commuter to city link. Maybe. Yep, that's going to be good. Apart from that, what else? The income is yet again looking pretty good. Simulate that. Let's see. Ooh boy, this is going to be interesting. So as it's 5:30, we should hopefully see buses showing up. Right, zoom in right out. I don't see any bus anywhere around. Oh great. Dude, seriously, there's nobody whatsoever at all. We've got the early morning. Could that be it? Maybe. I don't know.
Attention please. Smoking is not allowed
Hold
at
on.
any time. Thank
Hold
you.
on. So I've got all these things set up, but how stupid of me. I don't have any of their stops set up. So what that means to say, what I mean to say by that is that I've asked those buses to show up at 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, whatever, blah blah blah, times of the day, but I don't have a designated spot as to where they show up. So they're basically just crossing by the station. They're not stopping because there's no place where they can stop. Great. No point getting this thing sorted, since I don't have any place for these buses to stop. Let's get this all cleared out, shall we? Oh man, this was not anticipated at all. Okay, right now the main objective for me is to get cleared with 56 days. Ouch, that's gonna be gruesome, dude. That's
Attention
insanely gonna be
please.
gruesome.
This is a safety announcement. If you see any suspicious activity or unattended luggage, notify a station personnel. Thank you.
Are these people actually even paying for all the parking over here? Don't think they are. Dude, just thinking about those 53 days is giving me a heart attack. This is so not gonna happen. You know what? I might as well just restart or something like that. Or rather, how about we start, okay, let's do this. Rather than playing a campaign mode, I could very well just look at the endless mode and figure out all the different things that there are in the game, rather than just going through this grind, and might as well be better off keeping this for a YouTube series perhaps, if at all I end up managing the time to be able to get that done. Alright, now with that, we're gonna exit the game and move on down to the main menu.
Attention please.
Excuse me, bro.
Smoking is not allowed at any time. Thank you.
Right, let's just get this done, get the day done. Let's see how much do we end up earning. Seriously, I don't know. It might be possible that without even starting a new game, we start getting some decent amount of money.
If you see any suspicious
Maybe
activity
not.
or unattended luggage, notify a station
Because as I was
personnel.
about to click the exit or start a new game, I saw a couple of those green money symbols pop up, and I was like, ooh, we're earning something. But apparently not. Apparently not that much. I've only got about 1400 in sales, which is decent. I've already brought down the salary expenses from 3300, it was 3200, 3300 to 1600. That's a big swoop right there taken away. hopefully that should leave us enough money in order to get some profits. Let's see. Just waiting for the end of the day. Let's get this simulated. Alright, looking pretty good. But yeah, that does make a stark difference. So earlier on we had about 3 cleaner people. Now I only have 2, I believe. And therefore it's taking that much more longer for these dudes to actually start cleaning all of this. Right, there we go, almost at the end of the day.
Attention please. This
Let's
is
see
a
how much did
safety
we end up earning.
announcement. If you
Not
see
bad.
any suspicious activity or unattended luggage, notify a station personnel.
So till now we've only had about $400, $300 in terms of profits, whereas this time around we ended up getting $400 more.
5 a.m. Thank you.
Right, 1 o'clock it is. Let's have a look at this. We've already got 150 on the new day itself who stayed late. That's interesting. Someone stayed at the railway station at the night. Wow. But you know what? This is so not gonna be it. So I'm definitely gonna have to get out of here. I'm gonna have to exit the game. Oh, dude. I wanted to go to the main menu and not exit. Come on. Let's get this thing opened up yet again. But a pretty interesting game for sure. Definitely enjoying my time with this. Sincerely hope so are you. Excuse me though, just a minute. Oops, should have muted the microphone. Sorry about that. But yeah, I am sick, and I still am sick, so there isn't much you can do about it. Excuse me. Alright, let's get in the zone, so to say, and start off a new game, this time around though. So first of all, when we started off with the campaign mode. Now after an hours of gameplay, how about we change that and get into some missions. Oh, ready mode, what is that? Expand the station in 60 days from 1970 to 2010. Funds is only 100,000, dude. Funds is 400,000. That's gonna be probably like the best in this mode. That's like the sandbox mode. Unlock missions. Rebuild a struggling station in 60 days. Okay. Well, I guess before I even try that, I should know what this game has to offer. So how about we get into this sandbox mode and try and figure this out as we progress along? Alright, so now it's looking pretty interesting because I do know what I'm getting myself into. You know what, another thing that I could do is rather than having myself fly and covering up all of these interesting... never mind. Because the notifications that the game's bringing up isn't that important, I don't think. But yet again, it is the first time that I'm showcasing this game. And it's just been released, so I guess it's probably for best if I were to actually get myself out of...
Attention please. Smoking is not allowed at any time. Thank you. Attention please. This is
Nothing
a
happened
safety
to this game
announcement.
video. I just
If you see any
so
suspicious
it just
activity or
released today
unattended
this game,
luggage,
and
notify
thus I
station
just wanted
personnel.
to showcase
Smoking
it.
is not allowed
Then
at
again,
any time. Thank you.
since I only streamed or selected the
Attention
cars,
please.
I
This
thought how
is a
about we
safety
move on to the
announcement.
end this
If
meeting,
you
which is
see
basically
any
the Sandbox
suspicious
mode,
activity or
and
unattended
see
luggage,
if
notify a station
there's
personnel.
anything
Thank you.
interesting
Smoking is not
the game
allowed
has
at
to
any
offer when it's
time.
played
Thank
in
you.
Sandbox mode. But for that, I wanted to get myself
Attention
loaded.
please. This is a safety
I do
announcement.
not want to be
If
covering
you
up
see
any
any
of the
suspicious activity or
Attention
unattended luggage,
please. The
any of the
notify
passenger
updates
station
terminal will
or
be
the
closing in
Thank
30
you.
minutes.
those
The
thingies.
terminal will reopen
Now,
at
there
5
hopefully you can
a.m.
read that.
Thank
You
you.
get low, like this low. You should be able to read this. Alright. Anyways, now. Alright, so let's get in the game now. Where are we? Wow, that is a humongous map. What on earth is going on down here? Hopefully, I don't have to clean all of that. I do not know. Right, so let's start off the game. This is endless mode, so basically like a sandbox mode, and I believe we should have. Right, first things first, let's set up the timetable, which apparently has been set up for us, so... Right, we're gonna... Basically what this is telling us is commuter train's gonna come in at 5:30 in the morning, but till then, we're gonna have the station somewhat presentable. So let's have, hold on. I'm gonna get a few of these platform extensions, just like so, should be good. Awesome. With that done, let's move on down to the front area. Let's have the front area perhaps that big, not too much. Ooh, wow. That is some pretty weird looking texture. Not gonna lie. Let's move that down to a normal looking pavement, just like so. Should be perfect. Alongside which, before anything else, I do want to get this track laid out. So let me just quickly get this done. Come on. Where's this gonna go? All the way down till... Aha, just like that. Now, things to keep in mind is definitely delete that tree. And that one as well. And that one as well. Cool, right here in the end, we're going to have the end of the line basically. And that's pretty much it. We're looking pretty good. In terms of our station, let's have this thing sort of like so. Should be perfect. Hold on, this means that people can only enter from one side, which is not what I want. Let's get this side cleared out as well. Perfect, and with that done, now we've got a pretty interesting looking area in terms of the size. Let's get this all spread out like so. Let's get some walls over this.
Attention please. Smoking is not allowed at any time. Thank you.
Straight all the way till there. Let's get you covered like so, and get you covered like so. Now get a few of these large openings in there. One right there should be good. One right there should be good. Awesome. And with that, let's get the basic necessities taken care of. And by that, I mean, what is it? The ticketing booth. There we go. Because that is going to be one of the most important buildings that I want people to be a part of. So as soon as they enter, they can either buy the ticket from the ticketing booth, or they can go down to one of these ticketing machines that can help them get the ticket nice and easy. Looking pretty good, alongside which having a few bins isn't a bad idea as well. Probably not best to have them in the entrance. Let's have it in the corner. Great, let's just have it there. One right there, another one there. Should be good. What else? Timetable? Sure, why not? Sounds like a good idea to have a timetable.
This is a safety
Takes up
announcement.
quite a lot of
If you
space
see
though.
any suspicious
That's
activity
no trouble.
or unattended luggage,
In fact,
notify
on
a
this side, it
station
almost
personnel.
looks like a blackboard
Thank you.
or a blue board. Public telephones, alright. Let's have a few of those as well. What else? I don't have a lot of space for food trucks or anything. yet again, having those food trucks ends up giving you quite a lot of money. Talking about all these things, I've completely missed the main thing, which is the, of course not the mailbox, that's not the main thing, but it's, what is it? There we are, the city transit. Alright, so I'm gonna get some commuter buses set up right about there, should be good, and I'm gonna have a few of these set up right about here, should be good. Of course, now I've brought down the money by a big margin. I started off with about 400,000, and we've brought it down to about 100,000. So that's a big scoop taken away. But since we've got the commuter bus, how about we get the commuter
Smoking is not
sorted?
allowed at any time. Thank you.
So all these times that I'm taking along are basically the times when this bus is going to show up at that station and drop off people, hopefully. Now alongside this, probably best to have a Thomas and a Gina who are going to be helping clear, or not clear, but clean the station for us, alongside which we do have Bill, who's going to be like the station master, so to say. I don't want to care about that right now in terms of construction, dude. Never mind, you can skip that for now. You know what, I am going to need a few more of these bins, because look at that, that's a bit shady looking. Objects and trash bins. Let's have one there, another one right there, a few right next to this tree around here, and one right here should be good. Looking great, alongside which having a food truck on
Attention
towards
please. This is
corner,
a
let's say.
safety
Isn't a
announcement.
bad idea, maybe.
If you see any suspicious activity or
As we
unattended
enter,
luggage, notify a station
probably having a
personnel.
Christmas
Thank
tree
you.
would be even better. Looking pretty good. How are we doing in terms of our money? We're making decent money. We spent quite a lot, but that's okay. But you know what? It's not okay, because I've just got 98,000 left. And in terms of facilities, one thing that I do want to provide is restrooms. Oh, great. I cannot do that. Seriously? Okay. Let's get this area built like so. Move into facilities and get the public restrooms sorted out. Like right here should be good. Perfect. What else can I have? A control room isn't a bad idea. But yet again, I don't have the money for it now, do I? 100,000. Wow. Don't have the money for that at all. So thankfully we've got the restroom. I don't want to see those dudes using the same freaking restroom.
Attention please.
What on earth is going on over
Smoking is
here?
not allowed at any time. Thank you.
Why? Doesn't make any sense, but okay, game. I guess it's okay. I guess I don't know. Wow, this is looking pretty good. Hold on, what do you want? Ah, of course. So objects, let's move on down to this and give them some sitting area perhaps. Like one right there, another one right there would be a good idea. And on towards this side as well, one right there. Another two. Okay, whatever. One right there. And one on towards that side. People can wait. Would have loved to have one of these around here, but that's not going to be possible. We could have had one of those in the center, but yet again not possible because I need to
Attention
smack the
please.
vending machine.
This is a safety announcement. If you see any suspicious activity
That's
or
really, really
unattended
helpful.
luggage, notify
Let's have
a
that
station
sorted right
personnel.
now.
Thank you.
And what else? Public telephones, we've already got quite a lot of those. Facilities, I cannot take care of any of those. Employees, we've already got a few selected. Timetable, don't even have a single train coming on to track number 3. That's not good. Let's get done with this day. Wow, so for first day, we've done quite a lot. We started off with
Attention,
400,000
please.
and
The
I've
passenger
brought it down to
terminal will be
24,000.
closing in 30 minutes.
34,000.
The
Not
terminal will
bad.
reopen at 5 a.m.
We
Thank you.
earned $10,000 on first day? How was that even possible? I don't know. But that's interesting. That is really interesting. Anyways, so now that we've moved on down to 1 a.m., let's get this track selected as well. So since we've got all of these set up, let's get those. Oh, great. Great, so only the trains that I cannot have on track 1 are going to end up on track 3. What a disaster. Interesting. Oh, dude, I can only have... Come on, you've got to be kidding me. I thought I could have more trains because I have more tracks, but that's weird because like the game's not allowing us to do that. Okay, whatever though. Let's just call it a day and move on with this. Let's see. This is looking pretty good, I tell you. So this is endless mode. 57 days to 1980. All 20 achievements unlocked and completed. That's good, I guess. Alright, and there we are. Start off with the
Attention,
today.
please.
Look at that. We've actually got
Smoking is not
quite a
allowed
lot
at
of those
any
people
time.
showing up.
Thank you.
This is the that right there. The transit. What transit was it? The commuter transit. That one. Bus station. That is looking really good. We've got quite a lot of people showing up at our... Ooh, in terms of animation, they've actually added animation of people sitting down. That is again pretty good. Not bad. Alright, so let's see. Looking decent. We're earning good money. All I can do now is wait. Wait for more money because I need to get some more things expanded. And in order to get that done, it's going to take us some time, I believe.
Attention,
Take
please.
some time in
This
fact.
is a safety announcement. If you see any suspicious activity or unattended luggage, notify a station
We're
personnel.
making so
Thank
much
you.
money somehow. I don't know what has changed. I've just got one more station. It's not like having that station is going to allow us any more new trains. It's just the exact same number of trains. But somehow I can get those to make us some more money. It's pretty weird how it's been set up, but till now, look at that. We've already earned $7,000. You know what? It could very well be mainly because of the fact that I got the city bus. It could be. Because people don't realize, but people who actually use train end up using quite a lot of the city transit as well, you know. This is looking interesting. Hold on, let me actually just sorry about this. I was just going through the notifications, but one thing I do want to check is how is the stream sounding and looking.
Attention, please. Smoking is not allowed at any time. Thank you.
Yeah, so one thing I did notice is the fact that the game audio is definitely a bit too loud. Wow, it's actually full, therefore it's a bit too loud. Let's pump it down a tidbit. Right, so bringing it down somewhere around there should probably make a big difference in terms of separating my audio from the game's audio. Looking pretty good. Let's get back in the game and get this thing sorted. Oh, come on, where am I at? Where am I at? There we go. Wow, so this time around we've got a smaller space compared to what I did previously in the challenges mode. Yet this time around we've got quite a lot. Whoa. Whoa. Did you guys see that? We've got vandals roaming around. What on earth? Where are the faculty?
Attention,
Or not
please.
the employees?
Smoking is
I
not
need.
allowed at any time. Thank you.
So I've got Bill. I need Butch. You as well, please. This is crazy. They ended up destroying the entire thing. The vending machines. Why? Just because they did not want to buy tickets? What? Wow, that was interesting to say the least. Damn. What resulted in that sort of oh, that's crazy, dude. That is seriously crazy. Not entirely sure why was that happening, but okay, whatevs. If you're about to operate more than 2 tracks, you need a control room. I think that's the reason why I could not get more trains and I could only swap. It's mainly because of that thing, because I think I don't have the control room. Maybe it could be. It is very much a possibility. In terms of money, we're earning quite a lot of money. Look at that, 23,000 in 1 day. Come on, you've got to be kidding me.
Attention, please.
Where are the cleaning
This
people
is a
now?
safety announcement.
Employees.
If you see any suspicious activity or
I've only got
unattended
2,
luggage,
right? Let's hire
notify
Daisy and
station
Molly as well.
personnel. Thank you.
Look at this, we're minting money because of all the people that are coming in because of these commuter trains and the commuter buses. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. So you see the biggest difference that we had from the previous game is that we got the commuter thing working this time around. And in fact we got another track that I've not really set up perfectly or efficiently yet because I don't have the that room, the what is that thing called again? Control room. There we go. So I don't have the control room
Attention,
yet.
please.
That's the main reason.
The passenger terminal will be closing in 30 minutes. The
Alright.
terminal will
30
reopen
minutes
at
actually.
5 a.m. Thank
15
you.
minutes. This is day 3 and how much have you earned? Wow, look at that. Damn, this is looking fabulous. Come on, peeps. Get going. Give us some more money. Alright, come on. It's interesting how all of these peeps really want to be using the restrooms. Right, let's bring it down. Let's have a look at our timetable. Everything's actually set up, right? I could just very well ask this train to come into this track because we've got alternates. One train coming, then it's free because then the train's coming on track number 1, another train coming on track number 3, another one coming on track number 3, and then it's alternate. Well, no, then it's not alternate in fact. Then we've got 2 trains consecutively coming in on track number 1. But yeah, anyway, all of that kept aside, we are looking pretty good. And early morning itself,
Attention, please.
we've
Smoking is not allowed at any time.
started making a decent amount of money as well. Look at that. So many people buying tickets. What I want is to get some more of the objects. What is it? Ticket machine, there we go. Let's get a ticket machine. 2 ticket machines in fact. Set up right there. Let's have 4 ticket machines. I want to get as much money as I can. And the best way to do that is to get people to buy tickets, you know. Ticket and vending income is updated after closing the station between midnight and 1 AM every day. That is true. That is what I have noticed as well. Thank you. Well, I've only noticed because the game told me to. Newspaper stand. Alright, not a bad idea to have a newspaper stand as they enter the station. Just like there. Should be good. Now, you know, one thing I should have kind of kept in mind is that train track 2 is somewhere in between. And thus it definitely cannot come in all the way till there. That's something I should have noticed earlier, but that's okay. Alright, looking pretty good. What is that you want? Alright, you want some sitting area. I can do that. Build. What's this? Premium floor. How's the premium floor looking? It's looking decent. Not looking too good. $1,000 on that. Okay. And another 1,000 on that. Awesome. Let's get that kind of money spent on those and get these ones connected like so.
Attention, please.
With that
This
done,
is
now
a
I can
safety
basically get a
announcement.
few.
If you see any suspicious
Oh,
activity or unattended
seriously?
luggage, notify a station personnel. Thank you.
Fine, let's have this done like so. Let's have this going on like this. Some interesting looking designs, just because we can, you know. Yep, that's gonna be it. In terms of clock, what is the clock? Oh, I wanna get a few benches set up, you know. That's the main reason I got this design. There we are. That's looking pretty cool. That's looking neat, actually. Look at that. Beautiful. Whatever, dude. I'll get crazy at
Attention,
times.
please.
Anyways.
The passenger terminal will be closing in 30 minutes.
Oh, the day's already
terminal
done.
will reopen at 5 a.m.
Look
Thank
at
you.
how much dirt have this building cost. We had quite a lot, but that's okay. We actually got some decent looking things made. Look at that. That's not looking too shabby. New timetable available. We must set up all tracks to ensure uninterrupted services. That we shall do. Alright, there we go. One there, one there, one there, one there. Hold on. One there, one there, one there, one there, one there. Great. One there, one there. Okay, I guess that's about it. Yep, looking pretty good. Where are the cleaning peeps actually? So if I were to open up my employees in terms of cleaning manager, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people right now. Their salary is 400. I could very well try and bring that down. 300. Both of these, and their productivity goes down as well. You know, your productivity is already low, so you need to be at 300. You come in at 8 and you work till 4. You come in at 7 and you work till 2. That's the main reason why your salary is low. You come in at 7, you work till 2. In fact, you work till noon. You come in at 9 and you work till 2. That should be better. You come in at 10 and you work till 4. Right. Kind of. That should be perfect. Alright, awesome. So I'm gonna be careful of the amount of time I'm asking these people to work. Right, so this guy's coming in at 7 and leaving at 3. No. Leave at noon. And then the other officer comes in at noon and works on till 7. Hold on, let's increase this. So you work till 1. You come in at 1 and you work till 8. That's it. Perfect. In terms of repairman, isn't this the repairman? I think it is. I've got a need for those. Yes, I do. There is this construction that needs to be done, so let's get Timothy hired. He should hopefully take care of this. Let's get his salary reduced. It's okay, his productivity has been reduced as well. That don't
Attention,
matter.
please. Smoking is not allowed at any time. Thank you.
Right, so the day is about to start. What time are the trains due to start arriving? At 7:30 in the morning. Right, so that's the trouble. I end up earning decent amount of money, but I end up spending quite a lot as well. And that in turn is something that I gotta be careful about, I guess. Oh, this is looking really good, actually. Really good. Alright, I'm gonna have to skip 1 or 2 days so that we actually earn a bit of money. Today number 2, we've already got our third train right now, and we've earned about 2500, 3200, not bad. looking pretty good. Let's get this simulation speed pumped up all the way to max. Not bad, because the next thing I'm going to be looking at in terms of our city transit, I guess, should be one of these national... Hold on, a city link bus. No, I should not be looking at any of those. What I do want in terms of facilities is this, a control room. And that thing is for 100,000. Thankfully it's vandalism proof, and that's exactly what we experienced right there. Vandalism is what it was, but never mind all that, because right now the main thing to be focusing on is getting decent amount of money made, and making quite a lot of money actually. Wow. In terms of the size of the platform, it's negligible, of course. In terms of the platform itself, it's looking decent. The size is, of course, it could be increased. We've only got one tile. Cleanliness isn't doing too good. Transit, it's not even 1 star right now because we've only got 1 transit available. Done with another day. Beautiful.
This is a safety announcement.
So how did we do this time around?
Suspicious activity or unattended luggage,
Wow,
notify a station personnel.
$30,000. Not
Thank
bad.
you.
Definitely not bad. In terms of our
Attention,
expenses,
please. The passenger terminal will be closing in 30 minutes. The terminal will reopen at 5 a.m. Thank you.
alright, let's have a look at our timetable yet again. Looking pretty good. It should be set up just the way it is. I could very well just turn it around if I wanted to. Don't think it makes any difference, you know. Let's get this 7:30 commuter, and then we could have an 8:30 city link rather than another commuter. That could be probably best. We've already got a commuter and a national set up after that, and we've got a city link and a commuter as well, and then eventually in the end we've got another national. So that's the commuter. I might as well... Well, it doesn't really matter now, does it? Because both these commuters... Hold on. This one has more capacity, so I guess I should probably choose this one. Because this has 5 carriages that it carries, whereas this one has 4, I believe. Right? And the same applies over here. This national has 4 carriages, whereas the city link only has 2. Anyways, all of that's looking pretty good. Ooh, wow. That's not good. That's not good. We've got vandals. We've got vandals, and they're definitely going to attack one of these ticketing booths, perhaps. Because they need that money, don't they? Hey, hold on. They're actually cleaning? No, they're not. Yes, they are. Weird. Pretty weird. Hold on, what's up with this? Passengers without a valid ticket. Commuter ticket income $40 to $450. Okay. There you go. And they've started off. Come on, dude. What's this guy doing there? Stop it. Where are the people? Come on, 5:30. It should be about time. And they disappeared. Look at that. How interesting. How very interesting. They just freaking vanished. Because they knew that they would get caught. Man, I had such interesting things set up around here. But now I even forget what it was. Right, there you go. So we had one of those ticket encounters that has been destroyed. Uh-oh.
Attention, please.
This is something that's stupid.
Smoking is not allowed
So what
at
happens
any time.
is that
Thank you.
since this is windowless, like the game itself, so when I take this mouse off screen, it goes on to the second monitor, and if I were to click on it, of course, you would just get all tab out of the game, and that's exactly what happened. Never mind that though. Let's look into this and get some of these ticketing counters set up yet again. Turn this thing around. What did I have here though? Oh yeah, one of these trash bins. There we are. That's looking
Attention,
good. What
please.
else?
This is a safety announcement.
That's
If you
pretty much
see
it.
any
That's
suspicious
all they were
activity
able to
or
vandalize.
unattended luggage, notify a station personnel.
Looking
Thank
pretty
you.
cool. So it's a brand new game that was just released about 20 hours ago, and it's definitely an interesting game. A decent, well, I won't even say decent looking game because it looks like a 1980s era game, but yet again, it's got interesting gameplay, and I don't know, It's pretty light as well. It's only 120, 180 MB compared to all the 80 GB, 50 GB games that we're used to playing. This is looking pretty good. We're making decent amount of money as well. How are we doing? So we've already got 7,000 in the bank, and till now we've got only 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Just 4 trains. Not bad. But I seriously want to be earning some more because I want to get almost close to about 100,000. But I think it is exactly 100,000. Let's have a look at this. So I want to get one of those control rooms that allows me to have these 2 different lines, and I can actually choose. So for example, the timetable right now, it works either or. So I could have this train come either on track 1 or on track 3. Whereas when I actually get that room set up, I can probably have those trains come in on both the tracks simultaneously, perhaps. Maybe. Because like, look at this one. We've got a commuter right here, and then we've got a national that wants to come in at the same time as well. So once we've actually got that room set up, we could maybe ask the national to come in on track 3 and the commuter to come in on track 1. Just maybe. There's only one way to find out if it's going to work or not though. In terms of our income, we're on day 6 right now, and expenses are only stuck at 3,500, which is negligible compared to the amount of money that we've earned in only half a day. We've still got about 2 trains left for today, I think. That's one that needs to be arriving in another 5 to 10 minutes. 1, 2, and 3. So we've got 3 trains left still, and we've already got about $13,000 in the bank. Quite a lot. Excuse me. You know what? Either I get one of those control rooms, or I could actually look into the city transit, because I looked at it a minute or 5 ago, and the city bus link is available for just $30,000. And I've actually got quite a lot, so I might be able to get that thing working for us, but I don't know if I should really get that going, because even if I were to get more people to come down to a railway station, right, by allowing the city link bus to stop right here, we won't be able to accommodate all those passengers. Like seriously, we won't be able to, because we don't have that common room. Not the common room, what is it? The control room. Minus 2,500? What? For what? Are we being fined for something? Or hold on, maybe that's the salary that we're giving away. Yeah, it could be the salary, because eventually in terms of our expense we've got about 8,500. That's quite a lot of expense actually. Hold on, did you see that? That lady and that man were in the same washroom together, and he just... What did I just... This man dead there, who somehow... I don't know if you saw that or not, but basically that dude just banged into the door for the washroom and just fell down onto the ground. Interesting. Seriously not sure what is that about, but okie dokie. Look at that, we've actually got vandals roaming around. I believe they're just waiting for this station to be closed. Great, that really means that I should have, in terms of my employees, I should have Clara to come in at 6 p.m. and she's gonna be here till midnight. There we go. Hopefully that should be good.
Thank you.
Perfect. So now at least till 1 o'clock. Hey, come on. What? There's supposed to be somebody here. Great. How do I take care of these vandals? This is ridiculous. Never mind though, let's just take care of this first things first by doing that and that. Come on peeps, there's no more train. Get out of my station. So after like 9 p.m. there's no train, and still there are people roaming around doing something.
Attention please. The passenger terminal will be closing in 30 minutes. The
Oh yeah.
terminal will reopen at 5 a.m.
Come on, get
Thank
going.
you.
Get up. And it's almost 1 o'clock. There we go. Beautiful. Let's bring that simulation down and have a look at this. So if I were to open up my timetable yet again, is there anything I can change? Or should I change is the question actually. The commuter is already set for track 3. That's coming in at 7:30. Alright. City links set up at 10. Right after that we've got another commuter coming in at 10:30. Okay, at the same bit of time on track 3 we've got a national coming in, looking pretty good. Another national coming in. Right, so basically with 2 tracks I'm not really letting go of any train, which is really good. Alright, so I'm happy with that timetable. Let's just keep it at that. Move on in terms of our simulation. Let's have a look at this. So right now what I'm playing is in sandbox mode, and of course if you're watching this and what you'd know. But for those of you who are joining in later, and I see that I've actually gotten myself reduced way lower, and I've actually got rid of the counter, which tells us the current number of viewers. But
Attention, please.
never mind all that.
Smoking
If
is
you're
not
joining in
allowed
now,
at any
I just want to
time.
let you know
Thank
that this
you.
is sandbox mode, and this is what this game is about, and this is what it has to offer. Again, it's not entirely sandbox because it does have money. It's just not. I don't know how to say it. It's it is sandbox but not quite. I don't know how to explain it. Interesting. So does that mean if I were to get this platform extended all the way till there, we would be able to fill this train up much more quicker or quickly? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if that's something that's been simulated in the game. It should be though. Let's try this out. So if I were to move down to the buildings and have a look at this platform, let's have this thing extend all the way till there. And same applied for this right here. Let's have this extend all the way till there.
If you see any suspicious activity
And
or
that one right there.
unattended luggage, notify a station personnel. Thank you.
Something like that should be good. Beautiful. Back over here as well. Let me just get rid of that one tree. Get this sorted out. Oh, come on. There we go. And of course, in the end, I want to get a wall. Looking pretty good. Taking it nice and easy. We're slowly expanding the station as well. Not entirely sure if I really need to have this wall. Let's just skip that for now. Looking pretty good. How are we doing in terms of our sales? Wow, look at that. So we've only had about 2 trains show up till now, isn't that? A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Actually we've had 4 trains, but well, with 4 trains, $8,000 is decent, I guess. It's not the best, they can do better.
Attention, please. Smoking is not allowed at any time. Thank you.
Alright, this is looking pretty good. Definitely enjoying the game thus far. It's got some interesting level of detailing. Don't think it makes any difference. It just looks that much more interesting that the whole train's being covered up in the platform. But yet again, I don't... Or maybe, hold on. Now that people can actually come up all the way till here, maybe that means more people can get onto the train simultaneously, thus giving us more income perhaps. Maybe. It's all speculative right now, but who's to say that's true or not? Uh-oh, what's happening? Dude, how did... Whatever. Let's get this sorted like so, and get this thing connected from there till here. Beautiful. Just like that. And now with all this set up, one thing that I could do is get another train.
Attention, please.
Oh no.
This
No,
is
what am I doing? I'm wasting too much money.
suspicious
What I
activity
want
or
is
unattended
100,000 so that I can
luggage.
actually
Notify
get one of these
station
control
personnel.
rooms
Thank you.
set up right about here. That would be perfect. So I do want to try out what happens with the control room. Once I've got the control room, that is. But yeah, in terms of money, look at that. We're actually doing pretty good. Having gotten one of these commuter lines set up is like the best thing that ever happened. But again, the sandbox mode isn't exactly sandbox mode, because you aren't necessarily being given unlimited money. You start off with 400,000, that's the maximum, and you just gotta do what you can with that. Hold on, what do you complain about? Come on, dude, walk a tidbit. There are so many benches for you right there. How stupid. Anyways though, how about I give you a few benches on towards this side? You gonna be happy with that?
Attention, please. Smoking is not allowed at any time. Thank you.
Let's get one of these clocks at the end of the platform. That should be good. What else? I could get one of these timetables on towards this side maybe. Again, I'm spending so much money. I should be saving all this. How stupid of me. I keep on saying it, yet I keep on spending more and more. Right. Control. Let's not do that. So we've got 26,000. We've already made 20,000 in just one day. That's ample. Let's pump the simulation up and let's see what do we end up with at the end of the day. Because I believe this is the last train. Yes, it is.
Attention, please. This is a safety announcement. If you see any suspicious activity or unattended luggage, notify a station personnel. Thank you.
Thankfully, we haven't had
Attention,
any...
please. The passenger terminal will be closing in 30 minutes. The terminal
Alright.
will reopen at 5 a.m. Thank you.
And we've got some more vandals. Great. Hate that. Absolutely hate that. We've got all the train tracks, everything set up right. Let's move that down to track... Yeah, let's keep it at track 3. Let's try and use all the tracks efficiently. So we've got 4 trains coming down to track 3, 4 trains coming down to track 1. That is looking good. Great, and the vandals eventually were able to actually destroy that thingy. There you go. Awesome. And with that, yeah, I believe that's about it. That's all that the vandals did. That's good. Not a lot of things to worry about. Alright, about it. There we go. And it's the start of another beautiful day. Looking pretty good.
Attention, please. Smoking is not allowed at any time. Thank you.
Alright, so that's train number 1. And we've already got about 8 tickets sold. So that's good. Wow. This is fabulous. People are actually using not only the ticketing booth, but the ticketing kiosk as well, which is just awesome. Let's try and save the next few days' salary and get ourselves the control room. So I'm going to skip through the next 2 days and let's see if the chat's got anything to say. Wow, I keep on going down in my chair, and as I bring myself up I realize how low the chair goes. Alright. I'm not gonna waste any more money. So now we've only had 8,000 in terms of our income. looking good. We should be able to get some more anytime. There we are. That is looking pretty good. Yep. We've already moved up to 14,000 from 8,000. And we've still got about 2 more trains, I think. And with that, we've reached the end of second day. Let's see. Not that much. Ended up with 15,000. That's okay.
Notify a station personnel. Thank you.
Attention
Come on,
please.
be done.
The passenger terminal will be closing in 30 minutes. The terminal
Alright.
will reopen at 5 a.m. Thank you.
Alright, so the terminal is closed. Let's open up the timetable. See if everything is set up right. And it is, which is a good thing. Moving up the chain we are. Looking pretty good. Timetable is set yet again. Yes, it is. Looking pretty good. In terms of our scheduling, the cleanliness is looking off the charts. Comfort is looking decent. Because I've got so many different chairs. Information is looking decent as well.
Attention,
Platform
please.
isn't doing so
Not
good. Not
allowed
entirely
at
sure
any
why.
time. Thank you.
Could it be because of I don't know. I sincerely don't know what it could be. But it's interesting that we've not been able to get this thing. Never mind. Right, we seem to be doing pretty good. Game all saved. How much have we made? Already made about 8,000 till now. There we go, exact 8,000. You know what, talking about those vending machines, I don't think it's a bad idea to get come on, hold on. Let's not spend more money, because I really want to get the control room, which is available in facilities right here, from 1970 to 1980. How much have we made thus far? It's already 4:30. We've made 13,000. Let's see if I'm gonna end up making more, because yesterday, by the end of the day, we had about 14,500. This time, we've still got 2 trains left, I think. Let's see. Timetable is at... But we've only got 1 more train left. Yeah, it made decent amount of money, not a lot. So we closed off the books at about 16,000 euros, or not euros, dollars.
Notify a station personnel. Thank
Uh-oh,
you.
that's not looking too good. We've got some interesting looking emergencies right here. Somebody help! Don't just start walking over the dude.
5 a.m. Thank
Great.
you.
Right, whatevs. Is it 1 o'clock? Yes, it is. Hold. Get away! Right, it's 3 o'clock. I do want to get this thing sorted out. In terms of the commuter trains, let's get this one on there. Let's get the second. If I were to get this sorted right here, I won't be able to get the city line. So let's get the city line. There we go. Let's get 1 commuter on here. Let's get 1 national on here. Now that we've got 1 national on there, let's get 1 city line. Another commuter. Hold on. That's interesting. So on track 3, if I get this city line selected, which is only from 3:30 to 5 p.m, all these other ones get shaded away because all the other commuters are coming in at 4:30. Damn. Alright, let's choose the middle one, because we do want to get the commuter. Oh, dude. I took my time now, didn't I? Damn it. Never mind though. In terms of the money, we're getting close. I do want to get to that 100,000 and get that control room. Let's pump up the simulation yet again. Don't want to be spending any more than I really need to.
Attention, please. Smoking is not allowed at any time. Thank you.
let's see, we've got quite a lot of people actually buying the tickets, so we should be able to see quite a lot of these jump up as we progress along. Looking pretty good. Let's see, so day before we made about 14,000, then we moved up another chain and we got about 16,800 in our income. Maybe today we get it up to 20,000? Just maybe, I don't know. You know what, in terms of vending, so for example this right here, the vending income, we've not gotten quite a lot. It's only a couple of times that you get $150 to $200 coming in from vending machines. I guess if I were to actually look at some of these fresh fruit salads and things that are a bit cheap, maybe I would be better off perhaps. Alright, let's just hold it. 100,000 it is. I've convinced myself I want to try and get that control room because I really want to see how does that control room change the gameplay when you've got two different tracks. Because I guess the magic that control room would do with two tracks would be the same that it does with 8 tracks, because that's the maximum that you can have in the game, I think. Yep, you can only have 8 tracks together, and that's the amount of area you've got. Pretty humongous area, to be frank.
Attention please.
Insane.
This is a safety announcement. If you see any suspicious activity or unattended luggage, notify a station personnel.
Well,
Thank you.
we see a couple of suspicious people
Attention,
sleeping.
please. The passenger terminal will be closing in 30 minutes. The
Alright,
terminal
nobody
will
gives a
be
damn.
open at
Apparently nor do I
5
actually,
a.m.
because I haven't even got
Thank
the
you.
employees. If I were to get one of these, how much am I paying them? 400. Nope. We don't have that many not casualties, but we don't have that many situations to take care of. Oh, come on. These vandals are crazy, dude. Where did this one go? I'll probably have to get rid of this wall because there are things that have been placed around here, but nobody's taking care of these. And apparently all of these are repaired. Look at that, the repair state isn't moving as well.
Thank you.
Thankfully, both of those vandals together were not able to take care of that ticketing booth. That's not bad. Right, in terms of my employees, do I have, I do have Timothy, so why is Timothy not working on these? Comes in at 7 AM and goes at 4. You know what, Timothy, you're not doing too good, mate. Let me get Dennis. Let's see if Dennis is going to be any better. Either that or things that have been destroyed over here are the result of vandalism, maybe? Could be, because it's right behind the wall. I cannot even see. How are we doing in terms of money? We've got ample. That is looking good. So I am going to be able to get the control room. I just realized, I think this is the second day now. I should have been able to take care of that. Stupido. So you see in the end, that line right there could have been placed either on track 1 or track 3, but I just completely forgot. And since I forgot to tick, even though it's time for this train, the City Link, to come in, there's no assigned platform for that train to come in at, and thus it's not going to show up. These people are not going to be happy with me.
This is a safety announcement. If you see any
Thankfully, they don't simulate any of that.
unattended luggage, notify a station
Or maybe they do,
personnel.
I don't know.
Thank you.
Wow, interesting amount of detailing that they've got going on with the vandals. So the vandalizing people, they actually show up on these jeeps or whatever that are speeding. What I don't understand is what in the world are these dudes doing? I got 3 of 4
Attention, please.
cops
The passenger
selected.
terminal
I got
will be
one of
closing
them,
in 30
Clara,
minutes.
coming in
The
at 6
terminal
PM
will
and
reopen
work
at
until midnight.
5
Yet
a.m.
she's not able to take care of
Thank
any
you.
of these vandals. How ridiculous is that? Hold on, she's coming in at 6 and only work until 4 hours? What's going on? And I'm paying her $400, so $100 every hour? That's a job. Damn. Clara. You minting money, darling. Let me change that. Uh-oh. I think that is Clara right there. She saw her check and she's like, oh no! And she vanished. There you go. We finally got ourselves the 100,000 that I needed. Uh-oh. Before I do that, let me just get this thing sorted out. That's about it. And get this one set up right about here. Let's see how is that control room going to change things. Wow, from $100,000 down to $7,000. That's a big change. Right. Let's see how things... Oh, wait. Am I going to be able to get... No, not entirely sure what changed getting the control room. Maybe it's not operational yet. Interesting. Alright, let's move on to the next day. We're looking pretty good. We're making good money as well. Look at that. 15,000, 16,000. That's our daily income with the sales and everything. Hold on. So in terms of sales, how are we doing with vending though? Vending's been meh.
Attention please. Smoking is not allowed at any time. Thank you.
So the next thing to probably look forward to is getting another city transit added on. Right now we've got just the city bus or whatever that thing is right there. Right, so basically we've got this one, the commuter bus station. I'm going to move that and get city link set up as well. And a national bus system would be even better because that means we would get more people, hopefully. You know what, all of that kept aside, probably gonna have to get rid of all these walls right here. Yeah, that's just disastrous. I'm not entirely sure why is it that the employee is not working on this. Construction worker. Where in the world is this construction worker? There you go. Weird. So I need to be able to see that for the construction worker to actually be able to fix that. Interesting. Dude, you left one over there. Do you mind, you know what? I see you while in a wait time. Let me just bring down your salary. Sorry about that, Dennis, but things aren't looking too promising for you, mate. In terms of control room, apparently there's nobody working in there. Do I actually have to select and do something with this? If the passengers feel uncomfortable, they pay less for the tickets. Place more benches, plants, and trash cans, and keep your stations clean at all times. Alright, we've taken care of that. But what I want to know is, what's up with the control room? Do I need to get an employee that's going to work at the control room? No. Control more than 2 tracks. Oh, great. Oh, great. Oh, stupid. I did not read that. Control more than 2 tracks. Oh, fine. Alright. So I not necessarily wasted the 100,000, but kind of did. Right, so in order to get another track set up, I'm going to need at least 50,000 if not more to get that thing sorted out. Alright, never mind. Looking good. How are we doing in terms of our... Wow. That's a decent amount of money made. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, let's get this city link set up since that is only for 30,000. In fact, the taxi stand would probably be better off because it's for 10,000. Alright, so let's start off with the taxi stand somewhere around here and then get the city link set up here. You know what? I want to get the national link set up right in front of the station. Because I mean, it makes sense, right? National, from what I understand, would probably be those buses that are coming in from different states.
Attention, please. The passenger terminal will be closing in 30 minutes. The terminal will reopen at 5 a.m. Thank you.
Alright, we're looking pretty good. Let's have a look at this timetable. And everything set up just the way it should be. Not a lot of changes. left for me to do. I could very well change this early morning commuter from 7:30 to 8:30 so that it's easy for the people maybe. In terms of city transit, let's bring this down. Don't want anybody coming in at well, don't want anybody coming in before 7 AM. As simple as that. Timetable is looking pretty good. That's about it. Perfect. Hold on though. Might as well, since I've got the money for it. Oh. Come on. Might as well get one of these set up. Won't be able to get it done there. Alright. Let's move it down the alley. Right around there should be good. Right, so now we've got ourselves a taxi stand as well. Hopefully that should mean we've got personal taxis coming in. Yep. That is good. And we've got vandals as well. Thankfully they've come in. Wow. They've come in a gang actually. Hey, hold on. There were 4 of them. There you go. There are 4 of them. 5 of them in fact.
Attention please.
Stop
Smoking
it!
is not
There are
allowed
people
at any
roaming around.
time.
Where is
Thank
my
you.
employees? Where are you, mate? You're supposed to come in at 7 AM. Great. How about you coming at 6 AM, dude? Because this is not good. Wow. Hey, there you go. We actually got somebody captured. Haha. Finally see that in action. That feels good. Damn. Right, so now that we've got 15,000, hold on. Can't do anything with 15,000. I need 50,000 to get this track up and running. Let's see, what else can I do with 15,000? In terms of facilities, is there nothing I can provide? Meh. I could get a fresh fruit stand, maybe. 40,000, what are you talking about? It said 15,000. What?
Attention please. This is a safety announcement.
40,000, what is going on?
If you see any suspicious activity or unattended luggage, notify a station
Seriously, not
personnel.
sure.
Thank you.
Not enough money, 40,000. This is pathetic. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Still kind of a bit sick. Getting there. Not there yet. Ah, but that is pretty weird. I've got 15,000 in the bank and yet it's just not allowing me to get that built. Or fixed, whatever. How much have we earned thus far? Not bad. Expenses in terms of our salary is still looking pretty decent. It's the building cost that I've incurred thus far. What have I built? Hold on, seriously, what have I built? Why does it say, in terms of my building cost, $12,000 spent? On what exactly?
Attention please. Smoking is not allowed at any time. Thank
Pretty
you.
weird. Maybe it actually takes care of all the vandalism thingies and repairs the product that was being vandalized. Maybe. I don't know. Whoa. Get him, dude. There you go. Not bad. So it's been an interesting day. We've actually got 2 vandals. And that too, as we were talking about it, that's the best part. Yeah, we're still 8,000 down in terms of our profit for today. Because apparently we've got 18,000 spent in expenses. And income is only stuck at about 40. Not good. Come on, we can get this done. So want to see this room in action. One of these days, I'm actually going to have to get back to Planet Coaster as well, because it's been really long time. I remember in I believe December 2016 it was when I actually started off my Sunday streams with Planet Coaster, and it was an interesting thing because we had people joining in from Australia ages ago. That was actually, and it was going on pretty well. But then I just changed countries and stuff, so might as well try and get that game going yet again. Maybe with just one of the days set up, and I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out my timetable, so to say, with the gameplay. So of course I am playing management games, but I'm trying to find a equilibrium with all the different games that I have, and to kind of create a loop wherein for basically 2 weeks there are different games that we can keep on playing, and then after those 2 weeks or 1 week we get back to those same games again and kind of repeat it in a cycle. But I'm still trying to figure that out, because it'll keep these streams interesting and entertaining, you know, at the same bit of time kind of challenging. So yesterday it was really challenging, and today we've gotten ourselves not necessarily a walk in the park, but it's definitely an interesting turn of events. Can you actually see in terms of finance how many people are we? Aha, there you go. So traveler, we've got 67 passengers coming in for traveling. What? Okay, hold on. Maybe I am understanding this wrong. So passengers, what do they mean? Do they mean the train passengers, or do they mean the people who are actually using the public transit? And travelers, do they mean... Questions, there are so many. Answers, there aren't any. Never mind though. It's all good, because we've reached the end of the day.
Attention please. This is a safety announcement.
How much did we earn?
If you see any
30?
suspicious activity or
Wow.
unattended luggage, notify a station personnel.
Wow,
Thank you.
dude. Seriously, adding those commuters has to be the most important in the game, because when we started off with the challenges, it was a disaster from the get-go because I had not taken care of the transit. But this time around, once I get this money, 30,000, I'm probably going to look at getting one of these transits added on. So since I'll have 40,000, I could... No, let's just get the city link, and then we're going to move on down to the national. Where is it? VIP national parking. Wow. Okay.
Attention please. The passenger terminal will be closing in 30 minutes. The terminal will reopen at 5 a.m.
Coming.
Thank you.
Get moving, peeps. Oh no! Somebody vandalized the dustbin of all the things. Seriously? The trash can. Let's get that sorted yet again. Yeah, in terms of cleanliness and everything, we're looking pretty good. Let's get one trash can on towards this side maybe, because we don't have any. And that's pretty much it. Awesome. Timetable, things haven't changed, so let them be. Sorry about that. Oh right, what was I trying to do? Yes, I want to get the city transit moved. So let me get the city bus. Is it done? Is it not done? Wait, what? Is it gonna show up right there? Because I asked it to be set up over here though. Alright, whatever. City Link bus. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to be careful about this. Let's just create alternate routes for both of them. So you coming at 5, you coming at 6, 6:37. Just like that, should be perfect. 10 p.m. No, it don't matter. We don't want people coming in at 10 p.m. because we've not got trains leaving the station at 10 p.m. Looking good. Alright.
Attention please. Smoking is not allowed at
Oh,
any
come
time.
on, not
Thank
again.
you.
They vandalized the ticket counter yet again. I don't know how do these dudes end up managing to vandalize these ticketing counters. Alright, we're looking pretty good in terms of the needs of the people. I think we've taken care of quite a lot. Not bad.
Attention please. Smoking is not allowed at any time. Thank you.
Wouldn't be a bad idea to start adding a few of these food stalls and stuff. So where alone? That's not possible. Because the facilities had that thing available for at least 50,000. That's the cheapest ones. I don't have 50,000 yet, so let's just hold on to that thought. While we've got that going, one more thing that I do want to do before we end the stream for today is add a few of these and figure out if this is actually going to work right or not for us. And for that to work right, I will have to increase the simulation. There we go. Aha, there you go, it's finally set up. Perfect. Not entirely sure why it took the game such a long time to get it done, but now that it has, it's looking pretty good. How much have we earned? Wow, quite a lot. So for 9,000 I was able to get this thing increased by 3 tiles. 18,000 would mean twice of that, that would mean 6 tiles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll probably be able to get this thing done till here somewhere.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to wait for another 2 days
Attention,
to get it
please.
moved
The
on to
passenger
at least
terminal
till
will be
this side.
closing in 30 minutes. The
All
terminal
incomes
will
updated.
reopen at 5 a.m. Thank you.
Awesome, we've got new tracks as well. That is perfect. Let's get you sorted at that time, you at that time, you at that time. Alright, and just like that, it's sorted with the timetable. Now, what else do I need to do? What I need to do is have a look at this, get this thing built. There we go. Now again, we've got no money, but that's more than enough for tonight's advancement. So let's pump up the simulation speed and get this thing rolling. Thankfully, we haven't had vandals today, or tonight rather, which is a good thing. Which is definitely a good thing.
Attention please. Smoking is not allowed at
There
any
we go.
time.
There
Thank
we
you.
have another day started off. Looking pretty good. Not entirely sure what are these two dudes doing, but let's not question any of those things that happen in the restroom. Whoa, that dude was actually walking on top of the... Did you see that? Wow. That dude was actually... I mean, of course it was a glitch, but it looked so interesting because as the train was kind of leaving the station, that dude was walking and it seemed almost... Wow, that was pretty cool. Alright, how are we looking? We've got 1800 in sales till now. It's gonna take us some time to get the second train connected, second rail rather. So apart from restrooms and bench areas, There's no other complaints coming in from the people. Look at that. Hold on, this guy is complaining about something. A chair. This gold, rather. But she came in from this side. There were chairs available there. There are chairs available here. Maybe even walking that much isn't something that they appreciate that much. It's possible. I wouldn't. Alright, we're looking pretty good. Look at that, the amount of money this guy is spending on the vending machine, sorry. Lots of words there for a minute, but never mind. 10,000, alright, we're looking good. We're looking pretty good. Hopefully, we should be able to get this thing rolling and get this thing connected.
If you see any suspicious activity or unattended luggage, notify a station personnel. Thank you.
Because not only do we have to get this thing increased all the way till here at least, if not till there, we're going to have a platform connected on either sides as well as this extended. That's going to be quite a challenge. Not necessarily challenge, but monetarily it's going to take us some time to get it done. Hold on, what are these guys complaining about? Chairs. Okay.
Smoking is not allowed at any time. Thank you.
Whatever. Ooh, another game to actually fall back to is Sim Airport. I do want to look at that and see where has it reached in terms of its
Attention,
development.
This is a safety announcement.
Because when Airport CEO was released, Sim Airport was doing quite a lot of catching up, so to say. And Airport CEO is again one of those games that I've yet to play again. We met an interesting dude all the way from Germany when we were playing Airport CEO, so I haven't heard from that dude yet again. And I do believe the person followed. I guess it would be the right thing to do to get that game played and hopefully
Attention,
get him
please.
back
The
in the
passenger
stream.
terminal will be closing in 30 minutes. The terminal will reopen at 5 a.m. Thank you.
That's not good. This girl is so tensed and she's like, oh no, I cannot do anything, my friend. I have to leave you. Alright. Alright, let's open up the timetable. Is there anything that could be changed? No. No. Nope, everything's looking good. In terms of our commutes as well, we've got everything sorted. What are you guys complaining about? Hold on, can I actually have benches out there? No, I cannot. I'm not allowed to. Interesting, but if I were to get... No, I'm not even allowed to get that done out there. Great. I can only work on the green patch. Good to know. Alright, what else? We've got 38,000. Ooh, damn. Ooh, damn. How are we looking in terms of our track? Everything's looking set up. Let's move on down to the buildings. Let's get this thing increased all the way till... probably there. Get this. Oh, come on. Wow. Fine. Let's have you 3,500 like so. Let's have you. I don't even have 3,000. Great. How about I just get you connected, dude? Like so. And so. And so. Wow, I've got $170. Damn, but you know what? I believe this would allow me to get... Oh, come on. Track 2 on the list? Nope. It won't. Never mind though. Let's get this simulation increased yet again and see where are we going to end up with this. So we've got 3 tracks, hopefully after today. And that would mean the control room should actually start working.
Attention, please. Smoking is not allowed.
You know what? I should actually save this. How do I save this? Is it auto saved or what? 1:42. Just 2 minutes ago. Right, thank you. This is looking good, I tell you. Alright, these people seem to be enjoying themselves, taking their time. What is the next train due? We've got the commuter coming in at 2:30. Alright, almost time. What about the buses? I believe the buses should have already showed up. There's one coming in at 2 and another one coming in at 2:30, I believe. We've got taxi showing up as well. Yep, we do. Not bad. We're making money, people. We're making money. We've got $10,000 in the bank. That should be more than enough to get this platform sorted.
This is a safety announcement. If you see any suspicious activity or unattended luggage, notify
Right,
a
we'll
station
jump through this
personnel.
day as well.
Thank
Let's have a
you.
look at what I've been thinking. Left red, so to say, at the end of the day. So now we should have at least 15 to 18,000. Yes, we do. Looking pretty good. Oh, this is a really interesting business that we've actually started working towards now. This is looking profitable actually. Because the trains are actually showing up on time, everybody's able to get the train tickets and everything. Look at that.
If you see any suspicious activity or unattended luggage, notify a station personnel. Thank you.
And just like that, we're done with another
Attention,
beautiful
please.
day.
The passenger terminal
Come
will
on,
be
give
closing
me the money.
in 30 minutes.
And we've got the money.
terminal
Awesome.
will reopen
Now with
at
that, let's just
5
get this thing
a.m.
sorted out.
Thank you.
Just like that, should be perfect. We're gonna have this thing added on. Ah, so you do need that in order to get the platform called a platform. You know? So you need to have that in order to get it working as a platform, which is interesting. Right, there you go. And this one right here, the hard floor, is going to be like that, because right there I'm gonna have a few facilities. Hold on, timetable. Right, let's get you. Let's get you. You can stay there. Let's get you. That's about it, I think. I hope. Right, a couple of other things to do is actually, I'm gonna get this thing extended from this side and get this extended like so. Alright, looking good. Get this extended as well. Don't have a lot of money, but that's okay. We're gonna add a few benches around here so that people can actually wait. And a trash bin. Great, I don't even have 300. Oh man. Great. As long as people are actually able to board the train, that would be awesome. Let's see. So the first train coming at track number 2 is the 10:30 p.m. commuter train. Great. Now with that, I guess it's probably best to start looking at some city transit in terms of national buses. Want to show up, because now that we've actually got 3 different stations, or maybe before I get a city transit and stuff, maybe facilities, maybe something like a lounge bar set up over here, or a food station. Not a bad idea. $85,000, that's quite a lot. Right, it's almost going to be 10:30. Let's see if this is going to work right or not. Aha, there it is. But apparently there's nobody here to board the train. Oh man, that's sad. Don't do this, peeps. Come on, there's a train waiting for you there. Seriously? When's the second train on track number 2? Right, so right now we've got a commuter due to leave at 12. And then we've got another commuter No, that's on track 3. Okay, when's the second train? Alright, there we go. We've got a city link coming in at 6:30 p.m. Okay, interesting. In terms of money as well, for the income of tickets hasn't increased quite a lot.
Attention, please. Smoking is not allowed at any time. Thank you.
Been a slow day for sure. What is that guy repairing over there? I don't remember placing anything behind this building. And apparently it said that this building is supposed to be vandal proof. Look at that. Not sure, but never mind. Come on, give me some money. Oh, this is looking crazy. When you actually start getting so much money, look at that. Wow. So what train was this? This left at 4:10. Right, left at 4 o'clock, came in at track 3. That was a commuter. Beautiful. Commuters do end up paying you quite a lot. We've already got about 20,000, almost 20,000 in the bank. Isn't looking too bad. Of course, I've got the simulation pumped up to second, or medium speed, so to say, as I just try and skim through this because we're reaching close to the end of the stream time. We've been streaming for almost about 2 hours and 50 minutes. Oh, come on. Anybody, please? It's the last train. Come on, peeps. Right. Yeah, I guess this is just too far off. Maybe that's what's going on. Doesn't make a lot of sense now, because like people who really want to get on the train will get on the train. Why does distance make such a big difference? Maybe it does, I don't know. Or maybe it doesn't. Who? Because that's what I'm left with, right? I'm just left with speculation. Aha, and with that, we reach the end of another day. What, closing the income counter at 40,000? Wow. Almost 40,000. That's quite an achievement, actually.
Attention, please. The passenger terminal will be closing in 30 minutes. The terminal
pretty
will
cool,
reopen
actually.
at 5 a.m. Thank
All
you.
incomes updated. Beautiful. Timetable's already been set up, so I'm not going to be changing any of that. I can just choose this wherever I want. Track 3 seems to be the most empty. So let's just have it set up there. Again, this one, track 1, is going to be good. Nah. Everything's looking awesome. And with that, I think I'm going to just save the game. So it was saved, what, 3 minutes ago. Let's save it yet again. Overwrite existing save. Yes, please. Did you overwrite? Yes, please. 153. Beautiful. I think just like that, we're going to call it a night, guys. Because I think... Whew, I should probably take some rest now. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning now, where I'm streaming from. And anyways, all of that kept aside, thank you so very much for joining in. It was a beautiful, beautiful stream. Like I said, it's a new game that was just released, and it's a pretty cheap game as well. It was released on 14th of December. So yeah, 2 days ago. And apparently, it's released from Apkiss, whatever the company is. There's only one game that they've made. And it's a decent one for sure. Anyways, guys, thank you so very much for joining in. Until the next time, which is tomorrow, of course, which is going to be special cargo DLC, I think, in VR, perhaps, not entirely sure. But we're definitely going to be looking at the Euro Truck Simulator 2 special cargo DLC. Until then, bye bye, and